Wow, what an amazing noise to start to. Hey guys, Concentric here. Back playing some more Minecraft. Uh, Apologies for the noisiness. I'm sitting next to a zombie in Myong's Tavern. It's been a little bit since I streamed, been about a week. I've been playing Minecraft pretty much constantly. Not making as much progress as I might would hope, but you know, Wisebot, we just started, chill. He's like, he's gotta hit everybody with the message 30 seconds in the stream. That's crazy. Yeah, I've not made as much progress as I would have liked as far as like automating and stuff, but you know what? It's been really fun. So, you know, I'll probably keep playing and streaming this because it's kind of consumed my life. Although that said, we may end up playing some Repo tonight or something. I don't know. So, you know, people have been playing that and mucked around on it a little bit last night. So that might be maybe coming down the pipes. Also, hi Myung. I see you there. You're just here in game. You don't have to watch. I mean, unless you want to, but you know, I leave it up to you. But yeah, we're just chilling in Myung's Tavern. She has done some fucking work. She's cooked. I don't think any of this was here last time I streamed. There's been like massive construction developments by Myung. So, and it looks absolutely wonderful. Been a tavern here, as you can see, which is a zombie patron. Lovely tables, mugs with ale. Little cooking area, lots of kitties. Tito. Nice little living zone up here with some moonstone lighting, little balcony. It's pretty awesome. Pretty damn cool. But I was actually just about to go check out her library, which she had just mentioned was done. I was visiting with the zombie patron as well. I assume this is the library? Ah, yeah. Ooh. Okay. Enchantings. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce her name. Stavern rules, holy shit. Yeah, it's so good, right? Also, how you doing, T? This fucking library is awesome as well. No way. Holy shit. It feels, there's a certain, like, level of whimsy that I'm getting from all these buildings that I really enjoy. Like, just the shape and sort of, flow, you know, like stairs and whatnot in this library. It's just really nice. you got the trap door. Hell yeah. Pretty fucking dope. Yeah, the tavern's awesome, the library's awesome. Myung and her husband have set up a trading hall. They've got all kinds of merchants, which I am now seeing has been fleshed out even more. This is different from last time I visited. But enchanted books, you know, lots and lots of librarians, lots of villagers judging you. Go ahead, stop it. I like how they're all locked up though. That's my favorite part. How some of them don't get movement privileges. And in the books at some point. Hey, no worries, Myung. You've been fucking cooking, so I say take your time. There seems to be a midget on the loose. Some sort of dwarfism afflicted individual. So many villagers. I think they led one or two and then bred them. If I had to guess. I'm not sure if there's a way to spawn villagers. Honestly, vanilla Minecraft is weirdly enough way outside my wheelhouse. But that's what I would assume, because I know you can breed them, because I did that at one point. I bred a single villager. Not here, but I was like, okay, that is a thing I can do apparently. Also, I don't think I've seen the barn. I've not seen the inside of the barn. I saw it like passing by. But the inside I have not taken a look at. I mean, it looks like a classic barn. That is very, very barn-esque. So, I like it a lot. Oh my god, the eggs. Big egg. I like the little troughs as well. Aw, it's lovely. I will be stealing these 4 eggs. The cow fuckhole, you know? Entity cramming spawner. I like that the I don't know why I sorted that. That's probably a bad move. I like that this was probably like built around this. This was constructed and it was just like, this will never be moved. It's just funny to me. Breeding villagers really has an off-putting ring to it. Yeah, I like how unnerving that term is. You know, breeding pair for villagers, breeding villagers. Yeah. It's great. Yeah, I found two, brought them here with a bone, then bred them. That's kind of what I figured. I was like, there's no way like 30, 40 villagers were hand brought here. That would be insane. Oh, here's the silo as well. Oh, this is awesome. I really like the silo a lot. I like that there's hay bales in it. That's so cool. There's a cheeky part of me that's like, there's probably hidden treasure up under, you know, that seems like the perfect hidden treasure spot is under the hay bales, but I'll refrain from ripping up the hay bales to look, to search. They've made an iron farm, 982 blocks of iron, insane, especially when you consider that I've taken like 10 stacks or something, not 10 stacks of blocks, but 10 stacks of ingots or more. So, so what if we could play prop hunt? True. You know, there's an old mod for Minecraft. I don't know that it's been updated for like this version or anything, but it's called the morph mod, and if you kill like, I think if you just kill any or maybe like a certain number of certain enemies, you can morph into them. So you can like, if you kill like enough zombies, you can then morph into a zombie and look like a zombie and have like all the, you know, abilities of a zombie. Similarly, you know, for creepers or bats or, you know, whatever other mobs are added. So that's the closest thing I could think to a prop hunt scenario. But unfortunately, I've not heard of that mod in a long while, so. But also the farms, Young's farms they're crazy. It's all on like rich soil as well. Yeah, rich soil farmland, which I think makes it grow like super fast. Insane vegetation rates, veg production rates. And actually I can, here, I'll use this quantity key so we can actually see the numbers. Damn. 23,000 carrots goes crazy. Damn. I feel like I gotta step up my construction game. I'm like, I feel so amateurish. Coming soon, birdcage. Oh my god, there's a fountain on the back of the library. That's awesome. I like that a lot. I also keep forgetting that doing partial water with stairs and slabs is a thing. That has not been a thing for very long for me in Minecraft. So I really got to get used to that. Yeah, that's been Myong's amazing constructions, frankly. I feel like a bit of a goof. So I can't my builds I don't feel like measure up. I go for like big builds, technically challenging builds, but not particularly pretty builds. That's sort of my thing, I would say. And I think this lava spiral and the tunnel were done last time, so I'm skipping over those. Go back to the dome. I'll show off my various constructs since the last time I streamed, strummed. Got the vine wall, got the cactus farm. Crazy, I know. Took hours to build this. So much detail. It took every bit of my brain power to put that together. I don't know if I've shown off the farms. I don't know if that's been a since last time thing, but yeah, we got dedicated farms for like all the main crops so far. I've actually been expanding them out. So I'm intending to build more. And then as well, I think in this central area, I'm going to have maybe a tree farm of some kind. Although I realized, and it's every time I encounter it, I'm kicking my own ass. The dome is 80 by 80. And if you've ever played a reasonable amount of Minecraft even, let alone a lot, as I have, you probably know that doing things in an even measurement kind of sucks. Like, even or odd they have their own, you know, different perks and uses and whatnot. But I find more consistently that every time I make something an odd measured or an even measured thing, I wish I had made it odd. And I've been doing that since the inception of this dome. since I drained the water, every step has been, man, I really wish I had made this odd. Because this being too wide makes it so I can't put it like a single block tree farm here in the middle and have it spin. It's got to be off-centered if I do it. So, you know, it sucks, but we'll get there. I'm gonna find something I can do with this space. Probably tree farm related. So, because we need that desperately, I think. Also, you know, I just want one. I want one so I can grow gold. Oh my god, that he just stole his stuff. Damn, his homie fucking died in front of him and he ripped the pants off his legs as he went. That was brutal. Anyways, so we have this. Wait, where am I? There we go. Slide. Oh, Siri, thank you for the resub. I don't know why it didn't announce it. I didn't get an alert for it, which is kind of sad because I have sub alerts that I would love to hear, but because they're kind of dumb. I've added like 4 or 5 just silly ones, and none of them have come up yet, so I'm quite sad. But I hope you're doing well. Yeah, the breeding villagers. Yeah, no, it's that's fine. You know, you gotta find the 2 strongest villagers, the ones with the most meat on their haunches, and breed those. You know, selective villager breeding, that kind of thing. Anyways, before I get too far down that rabbit hole, meat on their haunches. Yeah, well, you know, anyways, so I redid a lot of the storage. The storage is much cleaner now. This is all the junk that is like, I don't have that much of each thing. It's mainly like parts for stuff or equipment. But I have lots and lots of things in my storage system now. I added even more drawers. I've built up the actual structure of the fucking drawers now, so that, you know, it's a little cleaner. It's a little bit better outlined. I moved everything down here with the exception of the cactus farm for what I hope are obvious reasons. But so that's been nice. It's been a nice addition. Second level, unused. Bottom level has seen a lot of developments. I mean, I don't want to say I've cooked, but I kind of cooked. So I had basically my shit factory here. Like, this was every machine that I had kind of crammed into like a 10 by 10 block space, powered by this water wheel offshoot. We're still powered by that. It's still not very good, but I've cleaned up some of that. I basically got enough stuff to set up some things over here. Also, I've got another crafting terminal connected to the same pipe network. So I'm really excited about that. I've not used it much. But we'll start on the right here. So I have 16 hellbark trees with 64 arboreal extractors. Insanity. We are generating so much lava. I can't even describe it. It's actually kind of ridiculous, but we sort of need it all too. Also, hi Chippity. Welcome in. Chippity Chirpy, welcome in. It's good seeing you. Generating just insane amounts of lava. It's pretty fantastic. All from one pump too, which I'm really pleased about. All that lava, as well as the rotational power, as well as this item conduit, this item brass item pipe, all coming down this way. We're going to look across here first, and then I'll go down the hall. I made a ore processing station of sorts. So this processes just about every single ore you could possibly throw at it. The only exceptions, and it's not that it can't process them, it's just that this filter only has so many slots in it. So, you know, it's kind of limited by that. The only ones that it has problems with is arcane crystals and I've already forgotten the other one. I think luminous ore or some shit. Very, very kind of low priority ones, but everything else gets processed as you would expect. Diamonds get fortuned and stored, redstone gets fortuned and ground and then stored, and then all the metals get fortuned, ground, and then sent to the next room, which I will show right now. So this is part of where the lava is going. Rotational power is also going in here. I set up a foundry, which is like the next step up from the smelter. This thing is kind of the goat. I'd made it as big as I possibly could, or close to it. It's probably going to go a few blocks higher eventually, but it's not really a high priority. But all the metal dust goes into here. When metal dust gets melted down in the foundry, you actually get excess, like if you put in like I don't know, let's take a look at like iron. Say like iron dust in a foundry. So you get 3 iron nuggets, which is what you would get in a smelter, but you also get 1 nickel nugget, you know? And all the metals work like that. So you get like a little bit of extra, you know, just on top, just a little treat, a coating of nickel dust or lead dust or whatever it is, just sprinkled on top. Real delicious, like. And then we got this. I've been envisioning this for like a couple of weeks. I wanted to build it so bad. I don't know why, but it's just extremely satisfying to me. This is the output for the foundry. This is 6 pipes coated to 6 different liquid metals with 6 different casting tables. And it will literally just all at the same time smelt all the, you know, or cast all the metals and ingots. So, and just put them all into the box together. It's really convenient. I love it a lot. It's fantastic just putting stuff in and watching it smelt and get poured. I could actually, here, let's do this. Let's say ore. Okay, let's say 30 gold, 30 lead, 30 nickel, 30 iron, and we don't really have any copper, so I'm not going to do that. I mean, I guess I could, but, you know, let's say 30 zinc as well. Also, the power of this fucking pipe network. Oh, I'm so pleased. Minecraft indeed. Mine shaft. Also true. I've not done much mining in the last like week or two, but I kind of front loaded all my mining, which has been nice. All right, so we're just gonna put all this in here, and we get to see it work. It is unfortunately a little slower than I might would hope, but you know. So fortunes it, everything, you know, all the metal ores get dropped straight into the grinder. This thing sorts between redstone and, well, I mean, it just sends redstone off the side. Then all the dust comes down here. You can see it all starting to get melted. See it in here too. I don't really use nearly as much of the item storage in here as I thought I might. I'll probably add more wheels and processing later, and maybe it'll be a problem then, but for right now it's not a concern. And then we get to see this thing in action. So it's really maybe not as visually exciting as I think it is, but I like all the different colors of molten metals and whatnot going into their respective basins. I like seeing all the metals just trickle into the box. Really, it tickles my little lizard brain, makes me happy. So yeah, you see like a new metal come in and it starts flowing down. Oh, wonderful. Anyways, so this just does its thing. I put ore in one end, it gives me ingots out the other, and that's the way I like it. So I don't have to think about it. It does it as effectively as I possibly can right now. Bing bang boom. What about just the tip without the shaft? Sacrilege. All tip, no shaft. Now that would be crazy. It's just like it's like a muffin top. It's like a muffin top on your groin. There's nothing else below it. In Minecraft, please. You gotta keep it PG, even though it's clearly an 18+ stream. I gotta have a vague attempt. But yeah, so big developments. I'm really happy with a lot of the stuff that I've built here, even though it's maybe not as much as I was hoping to build. You know, the whole smelting system is pretty fucking nice. I'm really pleased with it. I'm really pleased with all the progress. Which leads into today's goals. Fuck PG? Yeah, fuck PG. Actually, you know, you get like one fuck in PG-13, right? So I think I've used that one up a few times. I think I might be beyond that limit. Also, I'm gonna claim these extra chunks here, because this is more farm space now. There we go. Just so that it doesn't get blown up by creepers. Anyways, but that leads me into today's goals. which I haven't really haven't really pinned down exactly what I want to do today. I've got a few ideas in mind for things I can construct down in the basement, just additional machines and automation. I also, like I mentioned, I want to do the farms. That's kind of a big thing. I need to start farming. I don't need to start farming kelp, but I would like to, just because that's also going to incentivize me putting it into the pipe system, which I haven't done yet, at least not officially. And then I can actually start using that in the next stage of processing. So, because I kind of don't want to do the next stage of processing until I've got, the pre-stuff done. We're adults here. I would hope so, but, as much as I like Minecraft and, like, I'm going to keep playing it on stream, it is like a kid's game. It does attract children as viewers, which is unfortunate, because, I wouldn't say that my stream is particularly child-friendly, but yes, I would hope so. I would hope we're all adults here. So, but I got a couple options. Got a couple options of what I could do. Oh yeah, I didn't even show off the last room down here. Hold on. This way, I mean, there's not really much going on in it, but it is a important room. Also, it kind of looks cooler than I would have expected it to. It's like a inverted pyramid of just fucking technical garbage. I kind of like it. Essentially all this does, though, is that lava flows into these magmatic dynamos. It produces RF, which gets stored into this flux cell. This flux cell then outputs and powers the Stinker's workbench, which can power my gear. So if I can go in and say, like, charge up my flux capacitor if it happens to need charge for that. This thing holds twice as much as my capacitor could possibly hold, so pretty good. I would say. And then as well, it charges these pipe pressurizers for the whole pipe system. So each of these uses a little bit of energy every time items are sent over the network, and it makes them not be so goddamn slow. So pretty good, I would say, so that I can, order things from down here and they don't take more than 3 or 4 seconds to actually get here, rather than like 40 seconds or whatever they would normally take. Which, might just be partially a testament to my bad piping skills, but, Also, the slime infestation has been brutal. I've got 3,662 slime balls. If that gives you any insight as to how many slimes I have encountered down here. It's ridiculous. Maybe it would enlighten you with some wisdom, rather. Okay, yeah, I mean, I mean, I can try. I like to think I have ideas at times, so give me a prompt. Unless you just want general wisdom, in which case, maybe. But ooh, I don't have much dark prismarine. Oh, it's just black dye and prismarine shards. That's well. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. I have a lot of prismarine blocks. I don't really have a lot of just straight prismarine. Yeah, 267. It's not a lot. It's not crazy. Okay, so all right. I'll let you cook on that. In the meantime, I'm gonna go see if I can find some more dark prismarine. Probably at another ocean temple of some kind. Which I definitely know where one is on my map. Yup. Certainly. Shit. Oh god, I don't have any here, do I? I think I took over like the only ocean temple on this fucking hemisphere. I mean, I guess there's lots of ocean out here I could go take a look in. Yeah, let's do a little ocean exploration. How about that? That'll be a good starting point. Also, I should head the right way. Because it's northeast, not southwest. Oh, I've got a bone horse as well. Let me show that off. I got Rattles. Rattles the bone horse. the four horsemen of the apocalypse showed up at my door, and I killed them, and then, you know, I stole a horse. I don't know, that's all I got. But he doesn't need to breathe, so he just chills down here with me. What wisdom would you offer to someone who has a problem with excessive libido? Just, I don't know, jork your shit? I don't know. Like, like, in what context? I mean, if you got excessive libido, then you just gotta do it. I don't know. There's not really a good solution for that, I feel like, you know? It's just tug your worm however often you need to. I mean, if it's like so excessive that you can't go more than like 5 minutes or something, then yeah, okay, maybe that's a problem, but if you're just like, I'm just horny, that's fine. You know, that's okay. You know, I'll take the prismarine shards, even though that's literally a drop in the bucket. Or are you like, my partner can't keep up and hates it or something? So that's kind of a different problem, you know. Hello? Can I not loot the... Oh. Couldn't loot the box. Alright, there's a buried treasure map. I'm not even gonna pick that up. Every treasure map I get leads me to the same spots. I cannot be bothered. Wheat, cabbage seeds, Frostwalker 1. Compelling. So excessive that it's causing distress on a daily basis. Oh, hey Jeff, how you doing? Oh my goodness. Oh wait, can I just go into the... Oh, I probably could have. Causing distress on a daily basis. Like, are you in, like, physical pain? I know. Again, if you're just like, man, I'm just feeling it. Just, you know, there's no shame in just jorking it. You can just do that, you know? But if you're like, I literally cannot sit here for more than 10 seconds, or I start bugging out, then yeah. Maybe like talk to a doctor, but even then, try like a prostate massage, maybe. I don't know. Some sort of deep cum strategy. Figure out a way to be satisfied. I mean, I guess my point being, I'm just saying stuff. My point being is like, really go more than 24 hours without a good rub session. I mean, that seems like not horribly unmanageable, right? It's, you know, that definitely could be worse. But I guess I'm in the context of like, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Like, unless it's a proper like physical ailment, or like you're in pain like daily or something, then it's just, you just have a high libido, you know? Multiple times per day. I mean, you are a bit younger too, to be fair. It's a young man's game. So sometimes it's just age related. But some people just have... That was horrific. Some people just have higher libidos, so... I mean, I guess if it's something you want to stop, then like, you know, that's a different problem, right? I mean, have you considered like acquiring some sort of sex toy or something? I mean, some sort of advanced fucking device, perhaps? I mean, it may be like a legitimate medical need if that's, you know, if it's causing you like daily distress and you feel like it's inhibiting your life. Respiration. What do I care about respiration? Oh, respiration. Yeah, it's fine. Also, not crazy on the Dark Prismarine front. In fact, kind of underwhelming. Oops, I did not mean to take the chain. Put that back there. Perfect. This seems structurally sound. For me, it's like I'm so fixated on comes close to all I can think about, all I can talk about. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it just sounds like you're horned up. That's like the horny monkey brain. I mean, like I said, you only lost the ability to do anything in a conversation with trauma dumping and horny posting. I mean, I think that just takes practice, you know? And really the first step for addressing it is being aware of it. So I think you're already on kind of a good track. But it's gonna have to be one of those things that you sort of hone, you know? So it's not like I don't think that's like a switch you can flip, per se. Cause a lot of social complications. Yeah, I'd be willing to bet, yeah. I'd be shocked at anything else. That said, there is definitely like a subset of people who are totally cool with that. I mean, I know that's not like the norm. Most people aren't too keen on that, you know, either of those things, but you know, there's people who are just totally chill with that vibe. So that is also an alternative. I don't know why I'm taking the diamonds. I've got so many fucking diamonds. But it's for exploration. Exploration purposes. You're on the horny posting side. I mean, well, do you have like, not that I think having a partner is a solution here. I mean, do you have a partner or anything? Or is it like, you just riding solo for the moment? I was gonna say, like, I mean, do they have issues with this, or is this, I guess I'm just trying to get some more, I don't know, like a vibe check. Are they like, you need to stop, you're so horny? Or is it like, yeah, whatever. I don't know what these bottles do, but I'm gonna start taking them. It feels like a smart decision. I'll take it over the 2 magic bottles. No, technically I have a friend with benefits type thing, but they're long distance. Gotcha. I mean, I was gonna say, I mean, yeah, I mean, that might be an outlet. Just to try to, you know, if you can, if they have a libido that's similar to yours, or they can sort of match yours. That could be, but even then, you know, it's not necessarily something you want to put on somebody, but just throwing it out there. Mr. Activity solo, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Well, like I said, maybe get you like a toy or something. Get you like the Fuckmaster 9000 with disposable cum trays, you know? On like 7 sex toys, hell yeah. I mean, are they... What the fuck? Oh, it's a pufferfish. Oh. Strange. What a wild place. Well, in that case, I mean, like... I don't know. Other than just jork your shit more, or maybe, like, find a better toy. If it's... You know, if this isn't enough, you need something that, like, really sucks it out of you, maybe. Some sort of advanced tugging device. Alright, I'm gonna say fuck it to these nuggets. Fuck the nuggets. I will take the glowing water though. New recipes unlocked. Ow. Stupid pufferfish. Wait, is that a pufferfish spawner? Is that why they were spawning so much? Hold on. Yeah, it's a pufferfish spawner. God damn. Alright. Keep heading like northeast. Actually, my inventory's fairly full. Let's head back and just dump some shit. Makes any difference, but like I do not have a penis. Okay, I mean, yeah, it's fine. I wouldn't say that it makes that much of a difference. Instead of jorking your shit, just, I don't know. Schlick your shit? I don't know. What is the equivalent? was going through the biggest horny phase of my life as a teen. So camping on my own, spent 5 days in the wild with limited supplies. Helped reset what was important. Yeah, I do think that that's... I mean, some people just have, like... And it's not of any fault of their own. It's just... This is just the availability of that kind of thing. But some people, like... With the advent of the internet and porn and stuff... Having access to that kind of thing, it really just... inflames problems that you would not otherwise have. So that can be a good idea to sort of just disconnect for a little bit. Even though I'm sure it would be incredibly uncomfortable. It's sort of like going dry with alcohol. It's like that shit's gonna suck for the first little bit. Then it kind of smooths out. But I mean, yeah, I think that's a pretty reasonable approach to it. But it kind of also just depends on what the problem is. Like, I mean, I've known people in real life who have pretty massive like libido issues, either one way or the other, and it's just like sometimes it's just how it is, you know. That's just how people's bodies are, which sucks because it's like, you know, if you can't find satisfaction either because you're on either end of that spectrum, then you're stuck. It fucking blows. So, but I know at least if it's like low, there's solutions for that. I don't know about high end though. I'm not sure. Never really had that problem, I suppose. But also Jeff, horny face as a teen going camping. I feel like I would be just jerking my shit in the bushes if that was me. I mean, I'm glad it helped, but there I gotta imagine there were some desperate nights there. Holy shit, brave man. Round of applause. Duck, rib bone, gunpowder, rubber duck. More ducks. Poisonous? Yeah. Okay, that's all the crap there. Can I just dump everything in here? Oh, perfect. Perfect. Ooh. There. Back to the northeast. There's more ocean up there to explore. I got a little bit of dark prismarine, but it's not crazy. Get rid of a burst of horniness throughout the day. It's physically uncomfortable if I don't satisfy the urge. My need is so intense that I can physically feel. Yeah, I mean that's, you know. I mean I've had sensations like that before, but it's just, yeah, not on the regular like you seem to be experiencing. I mean, I'm sure there are like coping mechanisms to sort of de-escalate it, because I feel like it's one of those things, at least when I have experienced it, it's one of those things. It's like you start to notice it and then it's kind of self-feeding because you start like thinking about it, you know, and your brain starts running, and then, you know, you're kind of like hyping yourself up. I don't know. At least when I've had similar experiences. That's exactly how I saw a mountain lion like 100 hours off a big hill. I didn't want to die with peen in hand. So what you're telling me is you clap some mountain lion cheeks. That's what I'm hearing. You're like, man, it's no cougar, but I'll take it. Gotcha. Understandable. Christ. Nice. I'm gonna collect a bunch of these logs while I'm here. We're just gonna do some adventuring today. Fuck it. Just look at stuff, you know? But yeah, fair enough. I guess the threat of dying to mountain lion would scare the horny out of me. Potentially. I don't know. I've done some pretty dumb stuff in the name of horny though. Probably the worst being just jerking it in the open water of the ocean, but you know. But that's fine. Also, like, damn near drifting out to sea because of it. But yeah, I think, I mean, I don't know. I think like some things you're gonna have to just figure out what works. You know, maybe it's gonna be a coping mechanism. Maybe it's gonna be sort of a cleanse or like disconnect, like Jeff recommended. Um, maybe it's just a matter of finding the right, toy or solution, or maybe it's just a matter of, you just have to grow out of it. So, because I don't know, it's gonna fluctuate just through your life, and I feel like I think last time we chatted, you said you were like 20 or 21, which is probably one of the most horny periods of your life. if I'm honest, I don't, I mean, fair, I'm only 28, so maybe it gets worse at 30. I don't know, but I feel like it certainly has improved, I guess, if you can put it that way, for me. So. It does. Bro's hornier than ever. So they're hitting a radiator. So you would say that, but then you don't get to talk about it on a stream like 10 years later. So, checkmate. You don't get a goated highlight clip of you scorching your cum on a radiator. Almost 22. Yeah, I mean I feel like that's still pretty applicable. It's like you're just coming out of like teenage phase. Like your shit's gonna be going like a little crazy for a while. And yeah, it might get worse, it might get better. But to be fair, it sounds like it'd be hard for it to get worse per se. But I mean, have you like, I don't know. I was gonna say have you like talked to a doctor about it, but I'm sure you probably have. And even if you have, it's like, God, these eggs out of here. Even if you have, wasn't even as bad as a teenager. Yeah, and sometimes it's just gonna be like kind of a later or earlier thing. Some people are going through the shit like that at like 14, 15, or like even younger. But for some people it's just gonna start later. Or for some people it's just a persistent thing since then, So life be weird, Yeah, you have, yeah. I was gonna say, I'm sure you probably have, and also like the people that I've known to have similar problems is generally it's just like, yeah, there's like nothing to be done for it. That's just how your body is. Like, sorry. get good at tugging it, or whatever. So that goes on multiple medications supposed to have the side effect of decreased libido. Yeah, I will say I kind of, not to get like too TMI, I guess, but I kind of had a similar experience when starting medications and stuff, because it's like, it's this weird thing where, for me, I was going through so much depression and anxiety, and I think I objectively still am, but, getting on medication and whatnot for the first times, and as I'm starting new ones, there's like this time period, and I mean, even now, where it's like, you start it, and you feel like, it's like a weight lifted off. Like, it's not gone, but when sort of the lesser of two evils kind of thing. you've got this sort of thing on your shoulders where it's like you can't, there's very little horny to go around, and then that gets lifted by 75% or whatever, and then even though the meds should be making it harder, or I guess not harder, but anyways, it kind of has the opposite effect, because you're like, you feel better, or there's at least some like chemical improvement that is making it easier. So I think that's a pretty reasonable thing to happen. So, by naturally responding to the medication due to the nature of being young, you produce like an unconscious thing. Yeah, and it could also just be a weird interaction with the medication. That's totally possible. So, and antidepressants and hormonal birth control. I mean, it could be, I was just about to say that, chap. I was literally just about to say that. It could be, I mean, just due to having, like sort of the depressiveness and whatnot. It could just be like, yeah, an offshoot of that. Like your body has associated the dopamine rush of tugging your shit or whatever. And I know you don't have a penis, but tugging your shit and is like, yeah, I need a hit, get to it. Let's fuck. Let's go. You know? So it may be more of like a physical addiction rather than necessarily like a high libido or something. Like fucking feels good and makes me feel happy and not think about other stuff for a while, and my brain likes that, you know. That's I think a pretty well documented thing is jorking it just for the sake of the dopamine. Get that dopamine hit. So that could be one part of it. What the hell I got going on down here? Hiding in the coral? Oh. Alright, I don't think I've seen another ocean temple, but I'm not sure if this could impact. I mean, maybe. I only have one ovary. I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think so, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not a doctor. I don't know, but I feel like it's like. I mean, I know my knowledge of the female anatomy is not stellar. I mean, it really isn't either for male anatomy. But I've heard that if you lose a nut, like the other one produces more to cover the difference. Like you don't have like a loss in sperm count or anything like that. So there could be something with that where it's like overproducing in reaction to only being one or something. Or maybe there's like some sort of, survival thing. It's like you gotta get pregnant quick. We only got one of these things left. We got no backups, hurry. Or something like that. I don't know. I have no idea. No idea on that front. I would assume it probably isn't a factor though. That's my gut assumption. But again, not a doctor. Born with both, had one surgically removed. Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed, but good clarification. I don't know why I'm taking coal. I've got so much coal. Which, honestly, that same logic applies to most of the things I'm taking, but whatever. Removed when you're 6 years old. Jesus Christ. That is, like, exceptionally young. But also, I guess, I don't know if that would be a better or worse time, to be honest with you. I don't know if that's like... Is that like optimal ovary removal time? I don't know. It's the hormonal fuckery that caused her puberty at age 7. That feels like it could be relevant. that might. It feels. Yeah, I think you might be onto something there. Stop it. That said, I mean, if you already talked to doctors and they're like, I don't know, I don't see, I don't, I'm not connecting any dots there. Then I'm like, oh, okay, maybe not, but that feels pretty closely tied together, I would say. Maybe that's again, no, not a doctor, but maybe. God, I got so many ducks. Oh, there's an ocean temple. Okay, perfect. We're gonna hit this. We're gonna rip out all the dark prismarine. We're gonna leave the rest of it. We just want the dark prismarine. And I'm gonna take a sip of water as well. I've been yapping a lot. One sec. Oh, water's so good. Make sure to stay hydrated. Yeah, that feels it feels significant. I mean, if it was, it sounds like it was more related to the removal of the ovary, which, what the fuck is this? Oh. It's spooky. I don't like that. Mm-mm. Also, I'm not getting hit with mining fatigue. Hi. Oh, you don't... Oh, no, you do have issues with me. What the fuck? I was gonna say, you don't care about me, do you? But no. Bro's just slow. Wet sponge. Alright. So we gotta kill all these guys before we can get the Dark Prismarine, because they're gonna... mining slowness on me. Bastards. Rat bastards. Hey, how you doing? Those guys don't care about me. The big ones do, though. Ooh, sponge room. Come back for you later. Tired of working with only 20 sponges as well. That shit's brutal when you gotta clear out a fucking dome's worth of water. Ask me how I know. Another sponge room? Second sponge room? A second sponge is at the temple? My god. Oh. Wait, let's go back in. I'm always so bad at navigating through these. It's awful. Alright, let's do the tried and true method. It's like the right wall. Okay, alright. Around here. Is anything up here? Let's take a peek. Nope, okay, nothing up here. Okay, I've already started deviating from... I had a plan and I've immediately thrown it out the window. Ah! And yet it works. Nice. Alright, I think there's 3 in every temple, so we gotta look for one more. Who I assume is probably in a similar spot. I'm gonna take the whole yeah, I thought you said whole scrotum for a moment. I was gonna be like, yeah, you gotta take the whole thing. Firmly grasp it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, great. Alright, now I just gotta wait for mining fatigue to wear off. How you doing? Pardon me. Let's try to make our way back to the sponge rooms. While I'm just sitting here with my thumb up my butt. Need some milk? He needs some milk. Yeah. Unfortunately, not part of my regular kit. Milk, believe it or not. It's not something I bring along with me usually. Also, God only knows where the fucking where the sponge rooms are. I will never. Oh wait, I was gonna say I'll never find them again. Immediately found them, or found one at least. Give me my sponge. Sponge me, please. Please sponge me, please. Oh, one. Be here all day. I'm just gonna wait the minute and a half. Well, I will say I was mining much faster than I would have expected. Mining fatigue 3 is like... that's brutal. That I was even able to mine one at all is crazy. Oops. What is bro doing? You should be able to tame these things. I'd love to have like a bunch of these protecting my dome. Oh. 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 Eye job goes crazy. Oh. Oh. He's good with the spikes. 45 seconds. just killing time. Ball on ball action. Yeah. Cups the balls with one of his spikes. They're very limber. Very handy. Oh. Sir. What are you doing? He's trying to wipe his face off after I got done with it. Damn, alright. Standing right here. Jesus. Hey. Come on, 3 seconds. Please, 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 please. Make sure my sucking device is on. Oh. Oh, 34 sponges. Thank fuck. I'm gonna have like a stack of sponges by the end of this. That's not even the reason I'm here. I'm still excited for it. Alright. I want all this dark prismarine. That's why I'm really here. Regular prismarine, I've got like 100 stacks each. So, I'm gonna just carefully avoid that. Also, I don't really know how much of this I need. The only place I've actually used it is around, like, the rim of the farm. The rim job on the farm. So. Bro took a look. Just watching me disassemble his home. I guess I could take the sea lanterns as well. I don't have a ton of those. Probably a smart decision. I also wish these sea lanterns did stuff. Do it. Should I disassemble the entire ocean monument like I did the other one? Is that excessive? The answers to these questions are no and then yes. They're rhetorical. I'm not requesting an answer. I will not be disassembling it. It is excessive. I cannot be told otherwise. Man, having the thing that makes these guys, like, docile is kind of awesome. I feel like I'm just yucking it up with the homies, you know? We're just all chilling out. Looking at stuff with our big peepers. Where am I going? Okay, whatever. I'll take the lanterns, but I gotta get back into the meat of the monument. Here we go. How did I get that? Get out of here. I don't need that. I only want dark prismarine. Oh, Jeff, I haven't shown you my my smelter, have I? I was showing it off earlier, but I don't think you had come in yet. I guess foundry, rather, not smelter, but same shit, different pile, you know? I think there's a big... Yeah, here we go. Big cube. Giga cube. Alright, good. That's like 2.5 stacks. It's not crazy, but I can get the job done. I thought there was more sponge rooms as well. Am I crazy? I saw another one. I mean, I think I only saw like 2, but I didn't think it was the 2 that I had just mined out. We're gonna get a stack of sea lanterns. Cap it off there. I don't need that many. Perfect. Ooh, outside. Don't mind if I do. Do I mine out the rest of this dark prismarine? Am I that desperate for it? guess I could. I only have 7 on that fresh stack. Alright, fine. You've convinced me. Say no more. Also, I'm going to assume that I haven't shown you the foundry, Jeff. I genuinely do not remember. Because I think Pepe was the first person I... Or actually, no, I think Myong was the first person I showed, and then Pepe. Either way is possible, that is true. Considering you would be the person who I'd be showing it to, I thought maybe you'd know, but that is true. It could go either way. There's simply no way to say. I'm gonna swing back around to, like, it goes in here. What is this as well? Dark Forest? Have I seen any other Dark Forests? Wetland forest, meadow, jade cliffs. I don't think I've seen any more dark forest. I would love to find some more, get more of those logs. You asked me a memory question in this economy. Hey, fair enough. You know what? True. Very true. Can't even argue with that. Well, I will go take a look at it here in a moment. Give you the scoop. It's not as crazy as it could be, or maybe should be, for how much time I've spent playing this, but, you know. Get these fucking eggs out of my inventory. Stop it. Stop sucking up all the eggs. Come take a look later. You gotta get the foods? Hell yeah. What kind of food you getting? Anything scrumptious? Yummy, perhaps? Just curious, and I'll let you go. I have to live vicariously through others. I woke up today and ate, oh my god. Ate a fat plate of lamb korma. Indian curry. What the fuck happened to this poor tree? Oh. Brutal. I mean, I know it's the meteor, but brutal. Oh, hey, Randomium. Oh, stop it. Here. You need suggestions. Oh. Well, I mean, do you have any preference? Are you feeling like American or Asian or Mediterranean, or, you know, you want like a sandwich, or more like a I don't know, something else, like a sandwich, or maybe another sandwich, different style of sandwich, perhaps. Perhaps a sandwich bowl. Basically, what are your options? Is what I'm asking. I don't know why I sorted that. It's a terrible move. Frolic through the woods. Alright, we're gonna try to find more of this Edelwood while we're here. Edelwood? So I've seen, oh yeah, little stray bits of it. I mean, at least try to fill out the stack. I've got 10. Or 11. I think I already have a stack of this back at base. I just want to really capitalize on this. There's a lot of handy uses. Also, I'm gonna take another sip of water real quick. I'm thirsty. Oh, delightful. Willow logs? Why does it sound familiar? Is there something I can do with those? Willow logs. Trade station. 3 silver for a stack. 4 silver for a stack for warped stems. Palm logs. Hellbark. 8 silver a stack. Jesus Christ. I should start a Hellbark farm. Might have to do that. Nah, I think there's plenty of ways to get money that don't involve farming hell trees. Yeah, if it were me, Jeff, I would say I would lean towards a hot sub, perhaps a Philly cheesesteak style of food. That would be my suggestion. Actually, let me ask this: are you doing like a DoorDash order, or is this gonna like you're gonna go get it? Because I might have like a crazy suggestion for you. It's not really a feasible thing if it's like a DoorDash order. I'm gonna go get it though. I'll throw you a curveball. Also, I think Bro's already lost in the sauce. I think he's already out of here. You'll see though. He's honed in. Oh yeah, it is on. Why did that not get sucked to me? I have a doodad that sucks stuff straight up into me, but didn't seem to do that. Mongol stir fries, sit-down Mexican, or chicken wings with fries. Searching your brain to see what you're in the mood for. Ah, okay. I mean, Mongol stir fry kind of goes crazy. Sit-down Mexican, I don't feel like I've had enough of to really weigh in on. We already discussed my opinions on burritos, so I feel like I'm, you know, maybe out of my element. And chicken wings with fries, I feel like that could kind of hit. But see, I was gonna suggest a warm or hot style of sub, like a Philly cheesesteak style something, with fries. Like you get the sub and then you go to like McDonald's and get like a medium fry and a Coke or something, or a Dr. Pepper potentially. That for some reason is like it's such an unconventional combo, but man, it hits. It's so good. I don't know why, just something about it. But out of those three, Philly cheese come with fries. Yeah, I know, but like, you know, it's not the regular that I've ever experienced. So I know that places do that, just not the norm typically. But it is a fucking banging combo. I'm sure it also helps that I'm just like a whore for McDonald's fries and Cokes. They just be hitting crazy style. You can also get chicken wings in Philly with fries in like 5 to 6 different places. Yeah. Just living the dream. Damn. No, I'm like not hungry, but I feel my appetite growing. God damn it. But no, I think if it's out of the three you listed, my vote's for Mongol. I'm gonna say Mongol stir fry. But you know, it's your choice ultimately. Right, 10 more logs. I can go back home. I'm on dangerous logging duty. Middle of the night logging duty. I'm an underwater lumberjack. Trying to think, what do you think the most dangerous hypothetical job is? Underwater lumberjack sewer specialist, maybe? Oh, wait, I just saw one. Nice. Cool. It's fine, it's fine. That never happened. Four more. Ay, pardon me. Pardon me, Mr. Zombie. Pardon me, Mr. Spiders. Ooh. Ah, you know, I don't even have any space. Why am I even thinking about killing Enderman? Where am I gonna put his shit? In what pockets? Underwater boaters, no continents. They live in the ocean next to maximum oil and natural gas. Like international internet. No. I'm talking about hypothetical. That's why I said. That's why I said underwater lumberjack. I have heard that underwater welders are like super dangerous, though, but that's why they get paid the big bucks. So I don't know that that's a worthy trade-off, but you know, if people are willing to do it for that, more power to them. You know, I feel like I probably value my life and or sanity more, you know, personally. But $50 an hour for that, yeah. Well, I'm like, yeah. Imagine how much shit happens in an hour, though. Maybe if it's like, maybe if it's like including setup time, including prep time. Maybe. Set up for 45 minutes, weld for 5. Maybe then. But I'm imagining it's like a desk job, which I'm sure is not an apt comparison. Or it's just like you're you know, day starts and you like sit down and start welding. Yeah. You know, now that I say it out loud, it does not, I don't think that's how that works at all, but who knows? We simply don't know. It's very mysterious. Alright, let's dump all our shit in here. Dark Prismarine, great. Iron. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I put cod in the system. Blocks of gold, rubber ducks, randomium, TNT. I don't think I put nautilus shells in there. No, I didn't. Oh my goodness. So many things just happened at once. Asparagus, thank you for the raid. Oh my goodness. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream, my man. Trin, hello, and thank you for the gauntlet run, which I will do shortly. Poor timing coming in with the raiders, but you know, would it be Trin if it wasn't poorly timed? You know, we simply don't know. Yeah, I hope you had a good stream, Asparagus. I didn't actually catch what you were streaming. I got on and then I was like, all right, I guess I'm gonna stream. And that's basically what I focused on. It's adding stuff to the stream and fixing things and starting up. So I didn't even look at Twitch hardly. It was insane. Last Pokemon Clutch. Oh shit. I did see you were playing Pokemon recently. I didn't realize that's what you were playing today, but I did see you were on it recently, which I think I've talked about this before. I don't know if it was with you, but I've barely played Pokemon. I played like one Pokemon game way back when on like the GameCube. It was like a 3D Pokemon. So my Pokemon knowledge is terrible, but it was like challenge. It's literally down to the last Pokemon and I gave up. Okay. So was there a big you won after that? Oh yeah. There you go. Hey, sometimes it just takes throwing it to the wind, you know? It just takes getting rid of all inhibitions. Well, hell yeah. I'm glad. It sounds like things went out with a bang then. I'm happy for that. Yeah, I'm mucking around on a little bit of Minecraft today though. I know I think when I came in before you were playing Minecraft and mentioned being interested in seeing some. So we have a community server that we set up and started playing on a little bit. Just people, you know, friends of the stream and a couple of odd friends and whatnot. But it it's been up for a little bit and it's been a pretty fun time. Playing a Feed the Beast mod pack, yeah. Loving it, yeah. Oh yeah, Feed the Beast has produced some really, really great stuff. I'm a big fan of, and not that I've played it to completion. I really should, and I probably will on stream at some point. You know, we'll see. But FTB Interactions is, I think, one of my favorite packs. It is just so like chock full of so many different mods, so much custom content, and everything is so interestingly like just rammed and tied together. I quite enjoy it. But FTB Evolution, I have heard of that one. I don't think I've played Evolution before. I wouldn't be opposed to trying it, but yeah, I don't think I've played it before, unfortunately. But I know Interactions. I know I think Evolved was an old one. It's like a 1.8 Minecraft 1.8 or 1.6 or some shit. It's like a very old pack. But I spent a lot of time playing that one. Relatively new, you think? Yeah, that might be the case as well. Minecraft is like, it was one of those things that I get into and I play for, you know, like a month or something every year or every couple of years. I just sort of ram my head into it for a while and then I drop it again for another 10 months or however long. So I think I'm kind of getting into that. So yeah, Minecraft phase. Yep, exactly. It comes around. So, but it's always a blast. There's always some good stuff to find. So this mod pack we're on actually is a little older. It's actually like a couple years old at this point. So I think it's mainly focused around the create mod, which I don't know if you've seen. If you're playing newer packs, you probably have. But you know, create mod is awesome. So lots of these like gear-based machines and kinetic power and things like that. And so it's a very interesting and varied power system compared to what you typically encounter. So I like it a lot for that. But with the create mod is a little bit out of date on this pack, unfortunately. But it's still very fun. So been putzing around with it. I got like a storage system up and running with this Pretty Pipes mod, which I've never actually played with. If you're familiar with them, I've played with Applied Energistics, which is actually in this pack, and Logistics Pipes, which are two of my favorite mods. So for storage purposes, but this one's pretty good. It's kind of like a mix of both. It's got some interesting features from each one. And it's apparently very efficient. So I hate Applied Energistics too. Disgusting. Refined storage better. I think fuck AE2. All my homies hate AE2. Tren, yes, I will get to that gauntlet shortly. I did see your message. I'm not ignoring you. I promise. I will get to the gauntlet. It's just you did the gauntlet at the worst possible time, so that's really on you. Yeah, refined storage. I think I have played with a bit. I want to say it's in FTB Interactions, but so is AE2, and so is, you know, a million other things. So it's like kind of gets lost in the sauce a little bit. AE2. I mean, I like Applied Energy. It's been a while since I've made like a proper in-game build with it. So maybe it's changed a lot. I mean, I was looking at like I look at the Applied Energistics stuff. I was looking at some of the discs and whatnot, and actually no, yeah, they look about the same. No, I don't know then. For some reason I thought they had changed the number of types you could have on each one, but whatever. So sad that FTP Evolution has AE2 for digital storage. I like AE2. I think it's fun. There's a lot of little nuances and kind of freak stuff you can do with it. It's probably something I'm gonna have to relearn once I actually get there, but I like it quite a bit. I think I will say I think it shines more when it is paired with other like non collective storage based mods, like right in front of me here. Storage drawers. Storage drawers is a fucking fantastic storage mod for like early, mid, and even into late game, because you can just use these drawer controllers. This qualifies as all of these drawers in one singular block. So it's like it's incredible. And I think it really makes other stuff like Applied Energistics or this pipes mod or logistic pipes or anything that is based off of that kind of system. I really makes them shine because being able to just have all of this here, this is literally just all drawer based. I don't have a single chest hooked to the system, you know. Surgery is absolutely the favorite. Yeah, mine too. It is. What a good mod. What a goated mod. Those modular routers. I don't know that I've ever played with modular routers. I don't actually even know if I've heard of that one. I don't know if it's a more recent mod or not, but most of my mod knowledge is kind of old. But I mean, there's a lot of periods of Minecraft where they just stayed on a single version and made old mods and whatnot. So that's kind of where I sit. So playing around with this newer stuff has been a lot of fun because I get to pull some of my old knowledge, but you know. It is old, I think. All right. So I probably just have never noticed it or never used it. I'm going to look it up real quick. Hold on. Wait a minute. Modular router mod. Yeah, modular routers. Oh. Oh my God. Jesus. 110 through 120. Yeah, okay, so it's not like super old, but it is older than I would have just guessed. Okay, that seems pretty cool. I mean, it sounds like it does some things that like RF tools or Ender.io or things like that have done, but in a kind of new or slightly different way. It's a very wireless style. It sounds interesting. I kind of like that. I do like the aspect of like running pipes though. I think that might be one of my favorite shticks for modded Minecraft is like running pipes. Something about just having pipe networks and stuff flying all over the place and moving around, and especially if you can see it going through. Oh, so get to dabble much with Ender.io. Oh my God, Ender.io is so good. You got to play with it. You got to play with it more. Gonna do it this time in the Feed the Beast. Yeah, Ender.io, easily one of my favorite mods. It is. I don't know how much you've played with it like so far, but I mean fairly early on, it's like pipes are satisfactory. Yeah, I need to get back to playing Satisfactory. I'm just so deep in Minecraft at the moment. It's kind of all I've been thinking about. So it's got its hold on me. I'm sure I'll get back to my Satisfactory run at some point, but it is quickly becoming a low priority. I can't help myself. No, but Ender.io is awesome. Being able to, and I'm sure you may have noticed this, maybe not, being able to put multiple different styles of pipe in the same block space and having like the colored channels, having priority settings, having like instant fucking transmission of items with the item ducks. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. The amount of just quick and easy automation you can do with that mod is phenomenal. It's amazing. It's probably one of the biggest things that I missed from this, but considering the focal point of this pack is supposed to be create, I feel even a little dirty using this pretty pipes mod, but I've never worked with it before, so that's my excuse. So I think of optimizing Minecraft farms while sleeping, don't worry. Yeah, real. Totally real. Which I will actually segue into. I'll show off my stuff here. So this is going to be for you to take a look at, because I don't know if you've played with this pack before. And for my buddy Jeff, who was in here earlier, but I think he was getting food, so he may not be anymore. But this is stuff that I set up in like the last week, because I hadn't really streamed in last week. I've just been mainly pondering and building. and it is essentially full ore processing. So I put ores in here, they get dropped down and processed. I have a unbreakable fortune pickaxe, and then that's, you know, crushed ores go into there to get crushed. Cinnabar goes into there to get crushed. Anything that doesn't need to be crushed just drops straight out, and then the cinnabar gets crushed into redstone, which also gets sorted out that way. And then all of the metal dusts get transferred over here and get sucked into the foundry, while they all get melted down into their various metals, and then they get pumped out into this monstrosity. Got a pipe for every metal, or at least all the base metals. I haven't done alloying in here yet, but that'll probably be what the rest of this room is. But yeah, and then it just all gets dumped into a single chest. So I just got to tap this into the pipe network. It's pretty much the last step, and it'll be all good to go. But I'm quite a fan of how I've done all this, and infinite lava with these hellbark trees. It's just sucking lava out of them, all through a single pump as well, which I'm quite happy with. Did all of Create mod pack, was a lot of fun. Played quite a lot. Ah, nice. Okay. Is all of Create more up to date one? Is it because this pack, Create Above and Beyond, I'd played it before, and that's kind of why I suggested it to people, because a lot of the people who joined in and played here were totally new to modded Minecraft. So they're but I probably have way more modded knowledge than I do vanilla Minecraft knowledge, but they were pretty much the opposite. And I thought, you know, the Create mod's pretty fun, and I'm aware of this pack, and I've played it in the past and never finished it. So, you know, I'd love to go back through and give that a shot. So this is one we picked and played. I didn't really do much research into more packs, but come to find out, this mod pack, the Create Above and Beyond pack, hasn't been updated in like 3 or 4 years. It's kind of old. It's not great in that aspect. I mean, it runs fine and everything. It's just, you know, it's a bit old. So there's like lots of things on the Create wiki, like Steam engines and different machines now that you can get in the newer versions, but you can't get in this one, which is very unfortunate. All of Create is definitely more updated. Yeah. Okay. So, well, yeah, I'll make a note of that then, because I think people were a little bit interested in trying a more recent version of Create. I don't know if people are going to want to finish out this pack or whatever, but it seems like there's still some interest lingering about with this pack, and, you know, people join in and play and build and do their thing. So I think we intend to ride this one for a little while longer, at least, but that might be a good candidate afterwards, or, you know, maybe I'll try to rope them into playing some other horrendous older Minecraft version that I'm more familiar with. Drag them into my domain. Maybe. I do miss mods like I don't know if you ever played with Astral Sorcery. The Astral Sorcery mod, fantastic. If you're a fan of magic mods in any way. Thaumcraft and Britannia, I miss those a lot. The more fleshed out, like Mind Factory Reloaded and Thermal Series mods, because this has a version of Thermal Series, or like the thermal stuff in it, but it's kind of feels a little watered down compared to what I'm used to. It works fine. It's just, I mean, it's not the focal point of the mod, so I'm not like that concerned about it. But, you know, packs I played with before seem to really carry a lot more. So I would be interested in showing people all of that stuff eventually. So we'll see, but I'll definitely make note of that one. It might be something to that effect, because people seem to really like the Create mod. So, but, you know, it's a good suggestion. You're gonna lurk till you sleep? Yeah, no worries. Thank you for the raid again. I actually need to go run and do my gauntlet redeem that Trend did, because he did it 15 minutes ago, and it's going to be available again in 15 minutes, and she'll probably do it on cooldown, and then I'll hate myself for having to work out twice in a row, because I'm a fatty. So, I will, I'll just have this as a visual. Godspeed, Asparagus. Thank you again for the raid. Hope you have a good rest, good sleep. I'm gonna go do the gauntlet real quick, and yeah, I'll be right back. Oh, okay. Whew. I'm back. Thank you for the Run the Gauntlet redeem trend. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Oh. Should have also refreshed my water, but oh well. That's a problem for future me. Okay. So I did a little bit of exploring. I got the Dark Prismarine that I needed. Built out our farms just a touch. Help if I actually grab the stuff that I needed. Let's say 3 stacks. That's probably enough, I hope. Hope I don't have to get a bunch more. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Get something like this, right? Yeah, okay. Perfect. No, a stack and a half. Oh, perfect. Yeah. So I did need 3 stacks. Damn, look at this guy. I'm a genius. I know there's probably a faster way for me to swap all these out, but I kind of like doing it block by block. Offers more control, you know? Alright, cool. So I'm just going to mine all these down. I think last time I did this, I used this destruction core. Blocks, they're the same. I feel a bit bad getting rid of all these. Oops. I know it doesn't really matter, but there's a greedy part of my brain that's like, no, you need all these blocks. Take them. Take all of them. You need every block. What if it's used for something? What if you need more stacks of stone? Also, what am I mining down to? Check my Y level here. 20. Okay. Oop. No, 21. All right. Let's also, this is only gonna be temporary, but just to keep things from spawning down here. Let's put that there. God, stupid broken stone. Yeah. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it. Don't. I hate broken stone. Stop. Stop. Stop it, stop. There. Just clear it all out. Clear out all the stone in that layer. Fucking worst, man. Alright. Why is the water cut off like that? Oh, I see. Oh shit, X-Petrified. It's a good find. Also, Trin, I don't know if you're still looking around. How's your vacation? How's your vacay? I know you were gone for like a week. I was meaning to ask you, but it slipped my mind when I had to do the gauntlet all of a sudden. Alright, let's turn that off for a moment. It's making this way harder than it needs to be mining. Can I maybe like one of those? Maybe like one of those? Nice. just 7 more of those. Goody. Very good. Maybe we take a quick little break. We do a little exploration break. Not that I don't love digging holes, but let's put the stone in last. I don't know why the stone is always slow to sort. I think it has something to do with the drawer sizes. Because I think once the drawers start getting close to full, it has a hard time understanding that it can always store more. That's my guess. Not that that really makes any sense, but at least with the speed upgrades, it's a bit quicker. Let's also throw that there. Eat a fish. Oh yeah, I wanted to actually make a couple of... I've got this charged service quartz, these charged quartz fixtures, which apparently can be used for light, or so I've heard. Let's say lead. Let's just make like 4 of them. I only have 2 charged service quartz. Let's request 4 of those as well. I'll fortune them. I'll fortune them by hand. That's how much I care. I won't even feed it to my machine. Which actually I think I've got... Hold on. Wait a minute. Where are my lucky pants? There they are. Nice. Got 4 per thing? God damn. Pants really are lucky. Maybe I keep the pants on me just in case. Literally keep my pants on. I also wanted to make this charged staff, which actually takes 2 more lead. So, funnily enough, 2 more lead. I'm also realizing I could have just requested this downstairs, but I'm not used to having this terminal here yet. Nice. Okay, I'll make 8 of those. And I think this thing will charge in my hand because I've got this flux thing. I don't know how this works. Charge staff. Is there a creature I can try it on? Oh. My god, it has lightning bolts around it. That's awesome. Can I use like all staff-based utility items? Got my transport staff, I got my hitting staff. I could go hard. Oh yeah, I want to test these guys. Oops, test these guys too. So I think these are supposed to light up. Holy shit. And to light up they do. What's it gonna do? Oh, it's got like lightning around it. Oh, works very quickly. Let's make a little like, hold on, let's do like a little dark room or something, or a dark corner somewhere. Let's go find a corner to lurk in. What do you think about that? Okay. Oh. Damn, these things kind of go hard. I sort of like those. Honestly, them throwing off little electrical charges every now and again is my least favorite part of them. I feel like that's supposed to be their main draw, but just like the aesthetic. I wonder how much damage this thing does. I gotta test this against like a zombie or something. Okay. Oh, cool. I may end up, I don't know if I'm going to pivot to those fully, because charge service is kind of... Actually, no, you can make a charger. And maybe I'll do. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. Because this definitely looks better than this. This fucking mess of torches. 100,000 torches per level. Not that those are any brighter, but at least they look better. Jellyfish. Alright, I don't really know what I'm looking for out here, but I sort of just want to test this staff out. Okay, that did not deal nearly as much damage as I was hoping. Can't even one-hit a squid. Let's go get on land real quick. We'll test it on a land creature. I think when you're underwater you deal less damage or something. Also, can this be enchanted? No. Cannot be. Yeah, if it did like even half as much damage as my sword, I would probably use it. But I just can't. I can't justify having hit something 5 times. Just unreasonable. I'm just looking around for something to hit. Oh. I mean, it's not really what I'm looking for, but I won't say no. Ooh, copper. Oh. Alright, I might have been on area mode. My bad. Oh, I can actually grab... Stop it. quick, though. I'll give it that. I don't think that's enough to justify it, but it is reasonably fast. Oh my god. The broken stone above the lava is diabolical. It's straight evil. Ooh, nebulous heart. I'll take that. Rubber duck, name tag, redstone dust. Let's put all the garbage that we don't want to keep in here. Perfect. Pardon me. Two arrows. Get that shit out of here. Stop it. Let me out of here. Alright, the smartest thing to do here would be to take out my thing that protects me from lava. And I stand by that being the smartest choice. Definitely would have been more wise. Oh my god. What the hell is that? Mossy weathered limestone. Freaky. Okay, let's dump that crap there and continue on our way to wherever we're going. I think hitting more creatures was our goal. Also, I should go show off Pepe's house and build. Yeah, this thing is not very powerful. I mean, it's kind of fun, I guess. I still don't know what the point is. I wonder if you can upgrade it or something with applied energistics. If there's like a specialty, like stick like a data drive in there or something. Maybe. I'll hang on to it. Maybe there's something crazy we can do with it. Travel by water. It's safer that way. Also, if I can find a dolphin, we'll get there in like 1 second. Okay. Make sure I know where I'm going. Yeah, I got lots of plans. I want to automate all of the different mechanisms. So the kinetic one, precision, the infernal, I think is after that. Get all those automated. Basically have free reign to create and do as many machines as I want. That's the goal. But I also want to do some like smaller stuff too. I like to set up like an auto fisher. Cause I got all this Neptunium stuff by hand, but you can actually set up a thing to fish for you. So, you know, having just a steady supply of that would be kinda awesome. I'm not even gonna take the buried treasure. Rarely is it worth it. Sideways ship kind of goes crazy though. I feel like there should be a box in here somewhere, but I'm also not concerned enough to dig through. Wait, did I just see? No, zinc. I do want to keep an eye out for copper down here. I'm hurting on copper. I don't know if you guys saw my copper stores earlier, but absolutely brutal. Maybe I grab the zinc too. I don't feel like I need a ton of zinc, but definitely better on zinc than I am on copper. But it also probably just makes sense to go back and do some proper mining. Just at my old mine shaft next to the windmill. Pretty much all the mining I did there was exclusively like Y level 10, which is not prime real estate for copper. Under the ocean cave system. Curious. I will not be exploring it. That's one thing I do kind of wish that they had added more of for this pack. Is the dungeons and things to explore and making them actually worthwhile to explore. I think that's one of like the biggest highlights, because I talk about it a lot, is FTB interactions. And I think something that pack does really well is like, I mean, it's an excruciating pack to play. Let me be clear. It's like, it's an expert level pack. It is very frustrating at times because everything is so intermingled and complex that it's just, you know, to do even fairly simple things, it's a task. But I will say, you know, it gates a lot of the progression and exploration behind like gear and things like that, and it does, I think, a very good job of pacing that, as well as it has like some randomly generated dungeons which have actually really good loot in them. Like, it's worth finding and exploring them explicitly to get good gear, which I think is kind of how that should work. I mean, one would think. But, and this pack is fine. It just, I don't think it does as good of a job of making exploration important, you know? I guess I'll clear this out while I'm here. Let's go dump the seeds. But it also helps that the, you know, the mod that they used for FTB Interactions Dungeons was very well integrated into other mods. And they're like loot tables, so to speak. Because I look at a lot of stuff like, if I look at like Reliquary, for example, which is, I think, a fantastic mod. It's got a lot of like really niche kind of gimmicky items, but I mean, it's hard to find something that isn't useful in some capacity, which I think is a hard thing to achieve for mods. But being able to find like shit like that in loot boxes, like fully made Reliquary relics, feels so satisfying. But anyways, just rambling a little bit. So this Pepe is set up. The Madman. I'm not sure. I don't know. He just sort of did it. It looks a bit of a mess, I will say, but he has you know, kinetic and precision mechanisms just cranking out in perpetuity. So it's got big old kelp farms. Welcome back, Jippity. You have returned and arrived. No further questions. But yeah, this absolute madman, using chutes to pipe kelp all the way down to bedrock just to process it into andesite alloy. My frame rate is like stuttering even being in this room, but yeah, he just lives like this. Well, I think his andesite generator needs a little bit of work. It's a little slow. Should really swap it out with a timer or something. But anyways, so mine will look something like this, except not as much of a fucking mess. Not to throw shade, but this is a little messy. We'll get there though. Now you're eating cookies? Oh, hell yeah. What kind of cookies are you eating? Is it like a good cookie, or is it like a chocolate chip, or like a macadamia nut, or is it like a raisin oatmeal, which are still good, just not as good. So what the fuck is this? Where does this lead? That feels significant. Like there's something that isn't connected upstairs, but whatever. The penguins are just shitting eggs all over. Hell yeah, good job, Baxter. Good job, unnamed penguin. Chocolate chip? Aw, hell yeah. Alright. Respect. I can, yeah, I can fuck with that. Chocolate chip cookies are the bomb, especially if they're, like, properly made ones. You know, like, soft and chewy and... Oh. Which, unfortunately, they so rarely are. Usually they're, like, crusty. They, like, shatter when you bite into them. Those are the worst. I'd rather have no cookie than a cookie that does that. Straight up amateur hour. Amateur cookie hour. Shaking my damn head. Let's eat the cod first. I only have 2 of this. Just gonna poke in on Meowth. See what she's doing over here. Lurk around like a weirdo. Their secret cave. I don't think she's here. Slithering through. They got a sack of bees nests. That goes crazy. Sack of ducks. Sack of sky slime buckets. 1 eggshell. Damn. Oh my god. You got a creeper in your mind. I feel like I gotta kill this. So he's being sneaky. He's being a little freak. Oh my god, stop it. Stop it. Why is he doing that? There we go. He just like leaves. He wanders down and... Oh my god. Phew. Good lord. Okay. Oh shit, I really like this bee tree. All the Spanish moss hanging off of it. Kinda goes crazy. Why the bees gotta sound so sloppy though? I don't know if you guys can hear them like slurping around in their hives. Hold on. Can I get closer? Can I climb the moss? No. Oh. We got the cum hive. Alright. Let's go back to the dome. Birds are driving me crazy. So I live out in the middle of the water where there are no birds. Yeah, I gotta figure out what to do with myself, I think. I gotta find something to construct. Because usually off stream, it's like, I'll just putz around. I'll run in circles for a while. You know. Just like I'll just sort of let things simmer. I feel like I want to be at least some kind of productive on stream. Dump. Ink sac, sure. Creeper head, tentacle. Yeah. Damn. 2 stacks of buddy cards. Do an opening at some point as well. Here, put that in there. So I think I already had enough dark prismarine. I think we just need to mine all this crap out. Yeah, let's go back to doing the farms. That's reasonably productive without having too much of a time investment, I think. And I don't actually know why I put this away because I immediately need it again. Foolish, foolish. Oops. Maybe I should use the staff for this. These are gonna be so frustrating to dig out, aren't they? Oh. No, 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 no. God, jumping out of a hole is the hardest thing I've ever done. You return with Chimkin wings. Chimkin wangs. Nice. You got the wang. Wang gang. Is it any particular flavor? Any particular marinade? Marinade? Whatever. Or is it just chicken? You know, favorite Wang Gang? Hell yeah. Wang Gang, rise up. Barbecue and mild. Hell yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy. Hope it's yummy. You got my appetite kicking and then you left. You bastard. Can't keep getting away with it. Nah, realistically, I already ate today. I should not be thinking about food again. I'm just a fatty, I can't help it. Wang. Balls and full shaft. Yeah. True. We're a full shaft kind of community. No half shafters here. It's not allowed. Only using half your shaft is specifically banned. It's in the HOA rules, actually. Nice. There will be a daily penis inspection to ensure that the full shaft has been used. It is mandatory. You cannot be exempt. This is something very important. Alright. Do you have a beard? I do have a beard, yeah. I keep it trimmed up. It's not like a full bushy beard. It's like a half beard style. I don't know. But I don't want to get too crazy because it gets all in the way and shit. I don't know how people live with those where they're like they got a beard like down to their fucking nips. Like I can't. Get like food caught in it and shit. No way. That's when it becomes a problem. Like big beards, I cannot lie. Yeah, I mean, no, some people, I'd say some people, a lot of people seem to like big beards. I'm just like, it's a cool look. It's just like when you're the one living with it, it's a little less cool. You gotta wash it like after meals and stuff. You know? No thanks. Shit's brutal. More power to people who can sustain that, because I can't be bothered. That said, I'm sure if I like wanted to be about that, I probably could. I think I got the genes to grow a big beard. I'm just really prefer not to. Here, put like a little pole going up. Oh, the dick in me is a beard rubbing against my clit. Jeebers. Golly. Rated in. Good God. Yeah, no, same though. I need to put a terminal up here. Maybe I do that real quick. Shit's driving me nuts. Bing, bang, boom. Dump all of this crap in here. Since stone is painfully slow, we're just gonna use this as our intermediary. There we go. Wasn't kidding. My libido was up. No, I believed you. I believed you. I wasn't over here like, I don't think it is. I took you at your word. Goon Sesh win, yeah. Well, let's see. You gotta hit the Goon Sesh redeem. Yeah, we don't just hand those out here. Probably ovulating at this very moment. What an odd thing to say. Jesus. I feel for you. I mean, you know. Sounds like a situation to be in. I'm not doubting it. I don't doubt that it's true. Jesus Christ. God, I gotta make that one a little quieter. It fucking scared me. Pissing all by yourself, handsome? Wait, why did I go one more down? I'm an idiot. This never happened. There. Perfect. No, yeah, I believe you, Chippity. You know, you don't have to prove it. I get you. You know, I wish you the best of luck on your plight. That's all I got for you. Oh no. No. Time for an educational moment. What do you mean by that? What does that entail? I ain't never learned nothing in my life. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Compelling. Tell me more. I'm on the edge of my seat. Only 8K rookie numbers, yeah. I actually have 60K in my balls. Just one of them. I can't wear shorts anymore. I die. Die on impact. Okay, perfect. Well, not really perfect, but we got it hollowed out. Good enough. I'll move on to this one. dump, 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 dump. Broken stone. Perfect. Oh, shrimp spine check. All right, that was kind of sitting shrimp style. Oh God, but it's so comfortable to sit like a shrimp. I gotta return. I gotta return to being a crustacean. My natural state of being. Dip me in some cocktail sauce. God damn. Return to roots. Yeah. My shrimp roots. My shroots, as no one has ever called them. Oh, perfect. I'm glad that I'm not going through a fucking cave system on this side. Thank God for that. Also, you got any plans for today, Jeff? Any plots or schemes? Some sort of devilish contracts, perhaps? Please go through my cave system, please. I need somebody to spelunk me right now. Stupid ass torch. Yeah, something like this. God, I want somebody to spelunk on my cave. I don't know why I'm putting that on a crafting table. Foolish. Foolish. Okay. She chokes on ranch and then thinks about you. Oh. It's the acidity that really seals it. Yeah, you gotta... If you can bust and it burns a hole through the sheets, that's how you know you're doing well. It's like radioactive waste. Nice. Acid spray like facial spray. Oh. Gotta wipe it off real quick. Here. I think there's a rookie numbers class that's roughly double in earnings and penis jokes on you. So the joke is back on you. Yeah, pretty sure he's just pulling your leg. That's that's a classic Jeffism. Man, I can't speak today. My tongue ain't doing right. It's not speaking so good. Just big meaning, just big chilling, you know, as one does. What else is a big meme? What else is a big meme? Hit us with it. These nuts. You know what meme they need to bring back? They gotta bring back Dat Boy. Taking a stand. We need more Dat Boy memes. Where have they gone? Some struggle to find the clitoris. I mean, that is kind of a so it's an unfortunate statistic, but it's just how it goes, I suppose. It's one of those things that I'm like, sad, sure. Surprised, not really. I'm just gonna ship out the parents, but I really care about their own. Yeah, I'm glad you said it. I wasn't gonna, but I was gonna say what? The average guy not having any sort of concept or consideration for his partner's pleasure in my patriarchal society, saying ain't so. What will they come up with next? Oh, I'll say the things. Yeah. We'll be saying all kinds of stuff. Where's the speaker? Alright. I think that's pretty much it. Real fucking shame this is all over a cave system, because it's gonna be a pain in the ass to fill it all in and actually build anything worthwhile here, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work because we have to. Won't be the worst thing I've done, so. God damn it. Oh. Alright, we're new. I'm gonna go dump this ship back in the system over here. I grab all the prismarine I need and just start swapping. That there, that there. Prismarine. Did I use regular prismarine or bricks? Hold on. Ooh. Bricks, okay. I thought I used regular. I'm back and checking. The first game we played together was Ariums? Ah. Yeah, that makes sense. That would check out. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure we met through League. I just didn't remember the context. Or through Hoopst, you know. Damn, I only have 67 sea lanterns? What the fuck? I should have gotten way more of those. Oh my god. Alright, so hold on. I think I have enough. Because every tube is 12. Alright. I've got... No, I don't have enough. Shit, there's 8 tubes. Oh no. I gotta go get more sea lanterns. Son of a bitch. What does it take to make them? Crystals? You don't use prismarine crystals for anything else, do you? Oh no, you use them for a bunch of shit. Never mind. Fuck. Alright. Maybe we go get... Also, I don't know why I requested straight up prismarine, but... Alright, let's go get some more sea lanterns. I'm not happy about it, but... I mean, at least we know where our ocean temple is. We didn't ransack all the lanterns from it. So like northeast and then a bit east. We're off on a swim. Oh man. I'm so tired. It's been part of the reason I haven't been streaming as much. I've been sleeping all the goddamn time. So sleepy. Oh. Which I'll tell you some bullshit too, because I went to the doctor because I was like, hey, you know, I'm like really tired all the time. I'm just constantly sleeping. And she's like, okay, well, that doesn't sound good. Like, let's start with some blood work, you know, the basic stuff. I'm like, okay, great. Do that same day. Results come back like within a week. She's like, yeah, we'll do a phone call to talk about your results. I'm like, okay, great. Had that scheduled. Day of, gets canceled. Next soonest appointment, like a month and a half out. Like, at what point does that stop being relevant? Like, you're referring to blood work that's now like 2.5 months old when we finally had this fucking conversation. Fucking Christ. Discord team with a Ren, I'm like 7 vibrators. I mean, props to you, you know? You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm all about it, so. Do they have names? Yeah, Greg 1 through 7. You get them embossed with their names as well. You get like a label maker. Oh my goodness, I just got a text from the missus saying that she is rapidly approaching my location. She sent it with a slam effect too, Jesus Christ. This one is Chester the clip molester. Jesus Christ, I'm texting the missus back real quick. Literally deceased. Yeah. Send her a brief text. Ooh, copper. Don't mind if I do. I was thinking more like Ted, you know? Maybe like a herald, perhaps? Give them like really generic, kind of off-putting names. I think this one's name is Howard. I don't have plans to think about streaming as well after foods. Hell yeah! What you thinking about streaming? Anything exciting? Alright, we need to get as many sea lanterns as we can physically hold. Whoa, wait, hold on. Gotta put this back on. Also, let's swap out the drill for Schlorper. I think it's gonna be faster, yeah. It's much faster. Schlorper's kind of superior underwater. Just doesn't have AoE, which is a shame. But... Zero clue? Fair enough. Well, I will probably end up wrapping up fairly soonish. Because I got the missus on the way home, and I imagine she'll want to do lunch or something, but who knows, yeah. Also, I wouldn't mind taking like a midday nap, but maybe do like a secondary stream later or something. Sorry, texting the missus again. Lanterns, oh lanterns. Where are you? I assume the missus is in here. She said, oh, let me pull over. She said, we will splunk you. I said, what are you on about? She said, spelunking you. Thinking, given our cave spelunking conversation earlier, or at least my spelunking bit, I'm imagining that's what she's referring to. Also, am I fucking blind? Oh, here we go. I might just start ripping holes in this fucking thing. Getting fed up. Ooh. Okay. Spelunkers in your area. Click here. Yeah. That was like a bit for a little while there. It was like talking about cave divers and when they hear about Lucifer's asshole. 1% survival rate. You're not allowed to breathe more than 4 molecules of air while you're in it. They're fucking all over it, man. I will never understand that as a hobby. At least with something like, you know, people do like bungee jumping or some shit, you know, or like, I don't know, like riding some kind of, like, oh fuck, you're gonna make me splunk. I'm gonna splunk. But yeah, I never understood that as a hobby though. I'm like, at least something, you know, like adrenaline pumping, I can be like, okay, you know, I'm not gonna do it, but like that makes sense, right? Spelunking is just like, yeah, I'm gonna put myself in a fucking binding and not be able to breathe and have claustrophobia the entire duration. Also, this is way less fruitful for sea lanterns than I was hoping. I'm gonna look for another temple, I think. Especially since I kind of wanted to start using these more, but... yeah, please splunk on my chest, if you don't mind. Could you, go ahead and splunk on me? Maybe take turns splunking on me? Please. And I don't need it, but I'm gonna hit this sky stone here. Oh my god. Inscriber. Oh wait, no, they're all inscriber. Calculation, engineering, and logic. Maybe. Tower splunking. God, I'm getting splunked from every angle. When you're getting splunked from both sides and in your hands, it goes crazy. I'm gonna mine like 2 stacks of this. I have a fair bit of skystone back at base. There's really no reason to gather more of it if I'm not already using it. There. Yeah, 2 stacks. Come on, give me another ocean monument. I would also settle for just some copper. If I found like a decent vein of copper, I would accept that and then go home. But I need something else. I need something. Ooh, there's a little bit of copper. 1. Damn. Crazy style. Also, my eyes really itchy. Give me just a moment here. Oh my god. I will. Oh.
I heard there's some filthy splunkers in here.
Yeah, some dirty splunkers. Hey, honey. The missus has just arrived home, as I'm sure you guys heard.
You should come grab these fries. Fresh.
Fresh fries? Hell yeah. Alright. Let me go ahead and wrap up then, I think, because I'm going to be sitting here stuffing my face. Fresh fries near here. Come quick. I will come quick.
Hot, fresh fries.
I will come so fast. In mere moments, mere seconds. I will be coming. Alright. Swinging a big blue web thing. That's a way to put it. Yeah, sure. Alright. I'm gonna go and wrap up. I'm gonna go eat. I'm thinking maybe I'll be back again for another stream later. Maybe some repo. So we've been, been mucking around on that, but maybe more Minecraft. We'll see. I'm not gonna commit to any given thing just yet. So, but I will catch you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Jeff, good talking to you. Chippity, good seeing you again. Anybody else still lurking around from Asparagus' raid? Thank you guys so much. Right. I know, but I'm gonna eat and stuff. I mean, I guess I could sit here and scarf it down in like 10 minutes and then go back to streaming, but that also is like, I don't know. I feel like I might eat and be like, oh, and want to like wallow in my own filth for a minute. Anyways, yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good rest of your day. Like I said, I'll probably see some of you guys later anyway, so. But I'll catch you then. We have 8 people lurking around, which is a few. Let's see if we can do a quick raid out, maybe. I don't know if anybody else is on. Raid. It says we've got 8 people at least. So maybe we do, oh, here we go. We'll do a raid out to Siri, because they're doing, Planet Crafter at the moment. Alright. Godspeed, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you later. Yeah. Have a good one. Alright, bye.